Hello everybody and welcome back to Spare Time. On this part we will be but we will be making a sewing costume for, sewing and making costumes. A sewing pattern, yeah. And I got these instructions from a website, and I just wanted to make this video because there are no videos out there on how to make a sewing pattern for costumes, and I had to learn this the hard way with hard work and dedication. So, you are going to need a few things, like a ruler, pencil, pen, stuff like that, and tissue paper. And I'm not doing this so in detail, but if you want, you can go to weaponsofcreation.com. This is the website I got it from, link in the description, and he does a more in detail instructions. We'll be working on the torso piece, like here, and we'll be using this type of like tissue paper-ish stuff. It's pretty thin. I'd recommend getting a thicker one or doubling it up, but I didn't do any such thing. So yeah, I just got this at the dollar store for $1 for the 35 sheets, and this is the pattern we're going to be making. As you can see, it's doubled up from the last picture I showed you, and all these colored lines are the measurements around most of the body parts, so like the calf, the thigh, the stomach. And this big line going all the way down is the big vertical line as referred to there. That's just the measurement from your armpit to your ankle. That's what you start off with. And then you have all like your ankle, your calf, your thigh, as I said. And that little curve at the top, that is for the armhole. So that's right there. And that's basically just a measurement around from the bottom of your armpit to the top of your shoulder. And then you just kind of curve it out from that measurement. And then right there, that's what we're going to be making. And yeah, it kind of just fits around like that. But we're going to be making it like this. If you want to double it up, you just kind of lay it on another piece of paper and cut it out, and then tape it together. So, I laid out 3 sheets of this stuff and taped it down, and I was stupid enough to let it just flop around. I forgot to put something down. Anyway, I measured from my armpit to my ankle, and put out the measurements right there. And right there. Excuse me. Coffee. Yeah, and then I made 2 arcs at the ankle measurement. That's the ankle measurement right there. And now I'm drawing the big vertical line, and I'll show you that in a little bit. Right there, that's the big vertical line. This is going to help you measure out where all the measurements should be. Pretty much. And then now I'm measuring from my ankle to my calf, right there. I'm just measuring from my ankle to my calf. And now I'm taking the round measurement of my calf, which is just the calf muscles, like right below the knee, if you don't know what that is. And I'm taking this the measuring tape, and I'm putting it in half so I can find the halfway point. And the halfway point is going to go on the big vertical line. And then you're just going to draw it outwards like that horizontally. Right there. And then you just can copy this and keep going with this for the knee, the thigh, and the whole body. But once you get up to the thigh, you might want to, you don't have to, but I like to draw out the leg design right now. Just because it's my favorite part of making this pattern. Right there you can kind of see the leg kind of drawed out, and I'm just drawing out from the knee to the calf muscle, and then to the knee. And I had to add a little bit of extra on the sides for the thigh part of this pattern. This little curve right here is like the inseam measurement. You might want to Google how to measure the inseam, but basically I tried to figure this out and it didn't work a lot, so I just kind of guessworked it based on where my hips would be. And you can do that too, but I would suggest trying your best to kind of get it right the first time instead of just guessing with it. And then from the inseam measurement, I kind of measured right here, this little curve, and this will be the new line. This will be the central line, as referred to in the instructions were given to me by Weapons of Creation. Go back to that website if you need any more in-depth details. If you need any help, leave them in the comments below. But basically, this big vertical line should be parallel to the other big vertical line. The one on the top is the central line. The one in the middle is the big vertical line. I should have colored them so you can tell the difference, but no big deal, right? You all know how to do this. This is simple for us, right? Then this is the stomach measurement. And I kind of started at the big vertical line. Now I'm just connecting the hip measurement to there with this little curve, as you can see right there. And if you have a friend, you can kind of just lay down and have them trace it out. That might be easier, or you can just use a t-shirt. That might work as well, but this is the more professional way. That's my rib cage, by the way. The start of my rib cage underneath my armpit. This is the chest measurement from like across my chest from armpit to armpit, like just where the armpit touches the torso. The next measurement is, like I said, from the bottom of the armpit to the top of the shoulder in a round measurement. Mine came out to be 16 inches. So I'm just measuring it out right there. And then you just kind of do the curve right there. And then you just kind of make, you know, a moderate circle, I guess. This actually looks more like a head shape. If you have a little bit of drawing skills, this might help, but if you don't, a compass will work fine, or you can just kind of guess it out. And then I'm just extending that chest measurement out the other way, and if you do make a tear, it's good to put tape on it to patch it up, by the way. Anyway, I'm extending the little curve at the back, and now we're going to do the neck. The neck, basically, you take a round measurement of your neck, and then you cut it down in half, and then into 2 even parts. So 16 divided in half, that's 8. And then you put that into 5 and 3. Now this is the 3 inch measurement, and then I'm just kind of drawing a curve to the back right here, as you can see. And if this is getting too confusing, just let me know and I'll help you out. And then this is the 5 inch measurement for the neck right here, and they kind of just curve upward a little bit from that shoulder measurement we did, the armhole measurement, and then they just kind of curve out to connect the nearest line. And yeah, that's all I have to say for this. And if you follow along, your pattern should look like this. And if not, go back to weaponscreation.com. Now, in the next part of the video, we'll be making the foot and the arm, excuse me, and the neck piece. And last but not least, we'll be making the head. Not this one, because it's way too complicated for me. I have my own in mind. And that about wraps us up. It's all the spare time I have to share with you. Please join me for the next video. Stay classy, guys. See you later.